Hello everybody, welcome back. I have got yet another Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions character breakdown for you. So this time we are talking AGRIAS. I really like AGRIAS. Definitely one of my favorite units in the entire game. Maybe my favorite. Between her and Melidol, it's tough to decide. So yeah, let's talk Holy Knight first. Basically, you've got all of the same reaction, passive, as well as movement abilities as the Squire job. So I don't really feel like I need to talk about it that much, but get yourself JP boost. The rest of this stuff is equip axes is garbage. Beastmaster is rare that you're gonna need this, and especially on her. Counter tackle's junk. Move +1 is okay. If you don't, or if you've just got her, I suppose that's not maybe the worst ability ever. But you want to get her skill set learned. All right, so let's let's talk abilities here. The Judgment Blade here says channel holy energy through this sword to inflict damage. Range to radius to in effect stop. I love stop. Stop is one of the best status effects in the entire game. And the status effects on all of the holy sword abilities will trigger 25% of the time. So not that great, but on par with the Geomancer abilities. All right, so Cleansing Strike. The effect is Doom. I'm not a big fan of Doom. I very rarely use Cleansing Strike. Again, mostly because I don't really like Doom. North Swain, channel holy energy through the sword to inflict. Now, this one affects KO. KO is really good, on the other hand, right? Just, you've got a random chance to just completely knock out the character. So, North Swings is really good. I would say of all of the abilities here in this skill set, I probably end up using Hallowed Bolt the most, because it's just easier to to target with this. Now the effect is also Silence, so that's fantastic for casters. And then Divine Ruination here is one of these abilities that's got one of the 4 cardinal directions, from the character casting. And then it's a line. Now, you got to be careful here with the height, but this is pretty usable here. So and also adds the effect Confusion. So not wild that this one is Confusion, but Confusion is an okay ability to have landing, right? Every once in a while, the enemy will attack other enemies. So yeah, let's give that a rip. So Divine Bolt here. Now, yeah, this is going to one-shot both of these guys, I think. Otherwise, I guess I could use... Oh, nope, you know what? Hallowed Bolt, because of the range. That actually is better to do Ruination, so... let's let this rip. Ooh, that slowdown is so bad. Wow. Yeah, I'm used to playing on a patched game. But, alright, so anyways, you can just take a look here. So I've got her equipped with the Chaos Blade, Escutcheon, Ribbon, Minerva Bustier, and the Tyna Road. But also Vehemence. This is why she's doing one of the reasons why she's doing so much damage. I like her other skill set to be Darkness. Honestly, though, this is pretty... well, this isn't... No, I'm sorry. I was going to say it's redundant, but it's not. Because Darkness has that Sanguine Blade, which is amazing for really anybody. Because then you're able to absorb the HP. Yeah, this is going to do a little bit less to this guy. Let's check Hallowed Bolt here. Yeah, that's back up to full. But yeah, let's finish this guy off here, and then I am gonna go out to the world map, and we're gonna talk a little bit about gear. Again, I just really like that, Hallowed Bolt is just so easy to use. And the range is okay. It's not phenomenal by any means, but it yeah, it just ends up being really good. By the way, the damage calculations for her Holy Sword abilities are just a P attack times the weapon power plus ability power. So just use stronger weapons, right? Pretty self-explanatory. Obviously, the best one for her is the Chaos Blade. That's pretty much the case. It's really the case for everybody. If you can equip a Chaos Blade, you need to. Or you should, I should say. As far as her kind of setup here, so I actually kind of like this one. So Chaos Blade main hand, obviously, right, like strongest Knight Sword in the game, and it's a one-hander. You can go with the Escutcheon too. This is the upgraded Escutcheon in the offhand. Now this is just going to make her a bit more durable, right? And then ribbons. So this is, you know, kind of personal preference, but the problem with AGRIAS is her base job. You can't use hats. Now, that's devastating for me. I love using hats. I think that they're the best hats in the game, right? You've got either the Akasha, because it gives you the +2 speed, or the Thief hat, which again, +2 speed. But just not an option for AGRIAS here. So if you want to be a little bit more beefy, obviously you go with like these the heavy helmets. But I actually really like the ribbon. Reason for this also, though, is that I've got her equipped with the Tyner, is this right? Tyner Rogue. And this thing gives you Protect, Shell, and Haste. Obviously, females only. Boost Holy, that part of it's not that great, but Protect, Shell, and Haste. So that means that I don't have to dual wield, right? I don't have to dual wield and put an Excalibur in my offhand if I want to get Haste, because I've got this option here. You've got another option for haste for the female knights, which is is it this one? Yeah, the Septium. I'm not as big of a fan as this, although it is really good. Haste and invisible is an amazing combination. Obviously, it's one of those deals, though, where you start out invisible, which is, you know, it's great, but it'll wear off once you take your first action. But yeah, still a really good option for haste. I'm sticking with this one. Obviously, the Protect and Shell to go along with it just makes her so much more beefy. The kind of funny thing is, though, you know, though, okay, then this is where it's going to be also kind of personal preference. If you go this route, you're not getting re-raise and regen, right? Well, the regen we're getting off of the Chaos Blade anyway. So one of the combos that you could do instead would be do like the Grand Armor, right? This will give you the re-raise status. Again, the regeneration we've already got on the Chaos Blade, so that'll be a little bit redundant. But you can go this route, which honestly that's not bad. That's a really good option. I would say though, and honestly, yeah, this probably is better. I think this is. I mean, honestly, I think this actually is better. Just because, for one thing, you're getting a little bit more HP out of it. Okay, yeah, you lose a little bit of these really cool... So, like, it negates fire, lightning, wind, and dark. That's pretty cool. And then halves a bunch of the other elements. But not having re-raise kind of stinks. And the reason why that is because... So, we're already kind of reducing our max HP by quite a bit by using the ribbon. Right, and but I still like this because it's just so good, right? I mean, it makes you immune to, I mean, basically everything, right? So that'll keep her going. You know, you're not going to get stopped, you're not going to get charmed, all that, and so though, being that drops our HP down, I really want to have that re-raise, right? Because with, you know, a bit less HP, we're more likely to get killed, right, or to get knocked out. And then this re-raise will just get her right back up. So I would say, again, and this is because I like to go with the ribbon, this is really like, it's funny, I want to say that it's super glass cannon, right? But she's still got so much defense here with the Escutcheon going this route. So, and then again, also the Grand Armor. I mean, this is a gigantic amount of health. You know, so that I would say that's probably the best. And then we've got haste with this. Now, I'll be honest, so I like to do some other things, though. This setup is really fantastic. The only other thing that I would do here was I'm tempted to do dual wield here, right? And put on the Excalibur for the haste and go with some other accessories and stuff so that I can do like, you know, more movement type stuff, right? Because she's down to 6 move and 3 jump. I mean, that's not horrible by any means, but it's a little bit lower than I'd like. But anyways, the problem with that though is then I lose it vehemence, and honestly, this is such a great ability by when you go glass cannon, right? Increases attack power by 50% and decreases defensive power by 50%. You're just going to do so much more damage with this, and you know, obviously at the price of being a little bit less durable. So, you know, again, I think that this is probably the best type of setup. You know, you're going to be immune to all the different status effects. If you get knocked out, boom, you've got re-raise. And then this is, you know, like the damage coming out of this is amazing between the Chaos Blade and the extra bit of physical from the Tiner Rogue. So that's my take on AGRIAS. Now you can do the other thing that you can do, which I think is actually a really good option as well, is actually to make her Dark Knight, right? This is going to change some things up here, but not by a whole lot, honestly. So we still can't equip the lighter helmets, but we can still go ribbon. And then we can still actually, if we want to, use some of the light. Actually, you know what? Here, hang on a second. Hang on a second here. I want to see something with so now I just can't remember if she can equip the light armor or not. Something tells me that she can, but let's just see here. Oh no, she can't. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I'm actually gonna go with Dark Knight. Make her Dark Knight because of that light armor. Now, all right. So this route, if you want to go this route, look at her attack stat now. Boom, all the way up to 27. So I'm gonna go into battle with this, and this is the same rationale though applies as the other setup here. We're gonna go ribbon again. I don't want her getting, you know, whatever, slapped with a couple of status effects. Now, this route though, we want to get probably re-raise again somehow. So probably, I mean, we might as well go Tiner Rogue again, and then which one is? I think it's Brave Suit's got re-raise. So this is an option, Brave Suit, or we go Grand Armor. Grand Armor is gonna get. Actually, this is better. Again, honestly, probably. Wait, is there anything else with this? Yeah, we don't need the regen. Who cares about that? And we don't need the MP. So yeah, Grand Armor is actually going to be the better option here. So this is going to make you, you know, yeah, I mean, this is going to be amazing. I'm just trying to think if there's, yeah, this is probably the best way to go. You know, obviously, if you can't go with, or you don't have Tiner Rogue or something like that, then go with one of the other haste, you know, accessories here. You can either go with the Brigand's Gloves here, or you can go, well, Chantage is re-raise regen again. That'd be redundant, so it probably would do, or probably be alright to go Septium. So this is another really good option. Now, again, I'm not wild about this setup, though, because I prefer to be able to move a little bit more, but honestly, that's probably not worth it. So let's actually go into battle here. Oh, let me just switch up her. I think I need to redo her. Yeah, her abilities. Yeah, let's do Holy Sword. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think this is going to end up being a lot better. The Dark Knight is just, it really is meant for glass cannon type play, right? So let's man, that HP is a little concerning, but let's do Hallowed Bolt here. This should be $9.99, right? God, look at that slowdown. That is wild. All right, let's do. Let's see here. Darkness, Sanguine should be another. Should be another $9.99. Yeah, this is just brutal. By the way, okay, so I should add here. I believe my AGRIAS joined at level 12. I removed her 12. Well, basically what I did was I unlocked her ninja, right? I think I just leveled her, so she probably got a couple of levels on the way to unlocking ninja, and then I took her down to level 1, and then I leveled back up as ninja. Okay, so she's got a lot more speed than she probably would normally have if you know, whatever, stayed in her, regular job or leveled up as something else. So and also though you get physical attack also by leveling up as ninja. So highly recommend leveling her as that way. I mean, honestly, I recommend leveling up as a ninja basically for everybody, but that's also because I don't really do any casting. Like, it probably, or maybe I may change my mind if I made some casters, but also speed is just good for everybody. There are very few jobs in the game that excess speed is not that neat. Like dancer for one thing, or bard, just because of the way their performance skills work. It's not super helpful to get a bunch of extra speed, but yeah, whatever. Very rare that that's not the case. So again, I would say level her up as a ninja. Absolutely, no questions asked. So yeah, but here we're getting an extra 7 physical attack just by being Dark Knight with basically the same gear setup. Obviously, again, still same thing. Put Vehemence on, or Vehemence. You could maybe get away with not using this and using I don't know, something else like attack boost, right? If you don't want to take the extra whatever, have the reduced defense, you could go that route. I still think you might as well go this. We're glass cannon, right? Like, we've got re-raise. Who cares about getting knocked out? Let's see here, what else? And Sanguine Sword is going to keep you healthy, right? So like, okay, we're probably going to take a little bit of damage here. So let's let this Oh, okay. Well, we're not. So hang on. Let me take out this. Oops. We need to do hallowed bolt here. Boom. Yep. 999. Here's 180. So this is protect. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. Wait, does she have protect? No, I don't think she does. Now that I think about it, right? Oh, she does. Hang on. Oh yeah. The rogue. That's right. Yeah. So, yeah, protect. What was I going to say? Oh, bravery. Yeah. Obviously, just like most of the characters in the game, you wanna bump up her bravery as well, because I always use Vanish as a reaction ability. Some of that's personal preference, but I love that Vanish just works so well in this game with things like darkness, right? Like, if you've spent enough time to get yourself a Dark Knight unlocked, the fact that you can basically run around, use Sanguine Sword on something, and then, okay, you're probably going to take a hit, right? Like, you can run into the thick of the enemies. You'll get attacked once, and then you'll just vanish. And then, oh, okay, so I've taken a little bit of damage, no big deal. I'll just use Sanguine Sword again to steal all of it back. Get attacked again, vanish again. That process is just amazing. I mean, it makes it so that you can be really, really cocky with with some of your characters by doing that. So again, just bump up her bravery, get up to 97. Again, it takes a little bit of work to get there, but very much worth it. And also, again, level as a ninja. That is my that is another one of my bigger recommendations for her. So that is AGRIAS. I love her. Again, one of my favorite, if not my favorite, non-generics in the entire game. The only thing that these characters lack is the ease of JP farming that the normal squires do in the game, right? Because you don't have access to focus. So honestly, though, her skill set is amazing, and obviously you can see it paying off here at the end of the game even. So that is it. That's all I've got for AGRIAS. Definitely use her. She is one of the best non-generic characters in the entire game. So, as always, hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.